Oops, here we go again. Good morning.
Hello, everybody. Good morning. March 1st. March 1st.
Oof,
Unbelievable.
oof.
Uh, Today we're going to be talking. That's the flag of Yemen. Poor people, man. Wow, wow, wow.
Yemen, Yemen.
Anyway, today at noon, you want to go to the Top Dot Live. OTech Pros will be on and check that out. They're usually pretty cool because we will be broadcasting everywhere. I'm not sure who's going to make it. I believe Bob won't be there and maybe Oliver, but I'm not sure. But I know Mike's going. I'm going. Are you going, Chris?
Yeah, I'm going.
Chris is going. So we'll all be there. Um, a few things I want to say. You guys saw a couple days ago, the big man came on our live. We were surprised. Some people thinking we knew. We did not know.
Nope.
Uh, Chris knew 2 seconds before I did because he's the one he contacted. Um, but other than that, yeah, we didn't know. Listen, let's just ponder a couple thoughts here. We know something really bad happened. We know it happened all around him from people trustworthy, people or he thought was trustworthy, money, time, hours and hours and hours and hours and hours through the day and through the night. During the day, anything from lawyers to AI, I mean, IT people to tech people to the like I said, lawyers, managers. I mean, it never, ever stopped. Ever. We leave, he never gets to leave. But he did say, thank God it happened. Because now, where we're supposed to be, we're just about there, which is mind blowing to me. So he's got a dream team. Uh, the most loyal people in the company are still here, which I knew they would be because I know a lot of you, and I'm really stoked over it. I believe very soon things will be coming out that are going to look brighter and brighter and brighter, just from his way he was acting, the way he looked, very. When you can get, and this goes on in everybody's life at different scale, but sometimes you're so beat up you can't see light at the end of the tunnel. You see the tunnel, but it's pitch black. But you keep walking, knowing there's got to be an end to this. Ass had that area where there was no light at all, but he knew the faith he had in God and doing something good and looking back and the ones like you that stick with it the whole time, that you're his flashlight. You're the light coming up from behind. And the next thing you know, he sees a little pinhole of light and he keeps marching and keeps marching. I believe he's coming to the entrance of a bright light for all of us. And I can't wait. I think this will be, it's my opinion, a fantastic year to finally see and grow and do what I've been waiting for. I mean, I love the journey. I would do it again. I don't want to do that long again, but we really became strong because of it. Who would we be if we just came in? Company started up, we don't know nothing about it. We would never have this family oriented business. Never. And you couldn't take a million strangers that never met, don't know the concept, come into a company and expect to take care of ourselves and uplift humanity. It would have never happened. So the filtering of who should be, who is, and who isn't was done. The filter stopped. The people that said no, they didn't see or feel like you did. They didn't get it. Doesn't mean they're bad people, just didn't get it. Through history, people are filtered out. The cream rises to the top. It doesn't mean the curd is no good. It just means, you get divided into what you are. We are dreamers. We're, we believe everything's, the glass is half full, not half empty. We believe in things being possible. Some of our problem, we didn't believe it was possible for us, but we believed it could happen. And during this journey, a lot of us started to believe it could happen to me, meaning you. That's pretty powerful. That's very powerful. And I've seen it. I've seen people that said, you know what, I couldn't even talk to 5 people, much less 500. So, yeah, that's a story that we're going to have for the rest of our lives. You remember when? Are you in that company? Yes. I've been there from the very beginning. I was there while it was being built. Not a lot of people are going to be able to say that, right? Right now, it seems like a lot because we're majority. Wait until there's 500 million people then, or a billion. We will be like a speck. Hey, how you doing? How you doing? Yeah. That's why I said people will know your name. They will, if you want to. I want them to know my name because if I can be a bridge or help somebody go to that next level here and here, I'll do it. But I'll tell you what, it's going to be a lot easier for all of you and me when we're running. Because now look at what we're doing. This is the concept. It's not a concept. It is. It's running. And then when we're able to show my friends and family from these different countries, let's say Africa, one of the countries in Africa, can do a testimonial video of maybe a village somewhere that just got their first water plant. Maybe it's run by solar. Maybe they hire a couple of people to run it. That's pretty powerful to me. I don't know how you could beat that. Anyway, I'm going to turn it over to Chris. He's going to go to the list, trying to knock that list down. We need people to get better. Thank God above I did not get any of those sicknesses this year because I got a lung issue anyway. I don't need that. Anyway, go ahead, Chris.
All right. Good morning, brother. I love you. Good morning to all you. I love you, and welcome TikTok. Let's start off with some birthdays. Hey, it was very good, by the way, Marty. Samala Vasu, happy birthday. Tammy Lamport, happy birthday. Mohammed Badsha, happy birthday. Ivy, Dr. Ivy Mix, happy birthday to you, Dr. Ivy. Ragu, Tengir Bali, happy birthday to you. Bear Rash Bharat Rajesh, happy birthday to you. Anil Sharma, happy birthday to you. Neelam Handa, happy birthday to you. And Thomas Spears, happy birthday to you. Some tough names in there. I apologize, but I hope you have a blessed day. I also want to wish a start and a happy Ramadan today to the Muslim community. It stops, I think, on March 30th, 2025. It's a month long of, as Ash Mafar said, celebration, fasting. I witnessed a lot of my friends that I work with that were Muslim. They had to work like that, and it wasn't easy. So all the praise go out to you and strength for your month-long Ramadan, and happy Ramadan. There's another word, I can never say it, but prayers for healing. Our brother Bill Must, Sherry Dursway, Pat Parent, shoot them some prayers. They're still going through a lot. I know Lister T is sick. She wasn't there. Actually, Gemma wasn't even there last night. Excuse me. So we're praying for you, Lister T. Gina and Jason Murr, happy praying for you. And a new one, Tony Monk's partner, Max. He was admitted to the hospital last night with tremendous pain in his legs that are swollen and other parts of his body as well. He had blood clots inside his stomach, ouch, that they had to drain, and they had seriously admitted him as a result of more testing for a few more days to get to the bottom of the matter. So, Max, we're praying for you, brother. Cindy Hopkins, we're praying for you. Grace Tam and John, I hope you're healing well. Harold Fox, I love you, brother. I know you're out there. We're praying for you. Ruthie Pace, we love you. One of the highlights of my day is going on to trivia and shouting out Ruthie and hearing her voice. So it's pretty cool. Red and Jane's mothers, we're praying for you. Chloe and Julie, we're praying for you. Our ball of fire was not there last night, Julie. So I'm sure she's tending to Chloe. So we're praying for you, Julie. Seeds Academy, I know, is requesting some more donations to help feed those kids. So if you can, send those to Williams. P&G, we're praying for you. Marty DeGarmo, we're praying for you and your family. Ash Mafar, definitely, we're praying for you. Thank you for all you've done. Thank you for coming on. Thank you for putting something in the back office so everyone can quiet down. There it is, folks. Brother Ash, we love you. Thank you much. We're praying for you constantly. For your wife and your kids, Vitel Smart. There you go. Thank you very much, Marty. That's how we figured it out, just to let you know. Okay, you're muted, buddy. You're muted.
Patel, thank you, buddy.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And you can throw me
I'll never forget it.
Yeah, you can throw me some prayers. I always take prayers. Beating cancer. We're going to say it that way now. Tom Taylor. He's got stage 2 lung cancer. We're praying for you. Dane and Darius, we're praying for you. Robin Noble, who's actually sounds a lot better. She had gone through some serious COVID and colds and everything else you can fathom, but she's doing much better. Eileen Geek, Miss Jean Chang Yang, my loyal brother, Jeanette and Jared Muller, David Switzer, Joyce and Melvin, all battling and beating cancer. We're praying for you. Notice I did take off a few people that asked me, but thank you for letting me know that. If you are listening and maybe you're feeling better and you don't want to be on here, let me know. Okay, but I don't have a problem praying for anybody. Ever since Ash spoke, my mind opened up just a little bit more, and I thought about what he was saying, and that 2024 thing, what he said to me was very powerful. But I'm going to say this: I never forget about things in my past that happened that were bad, because it reminds me to be better or never to make a mistake again. I'm going to ask you all to open your minds up. I'm going to ask you all to not even think about the last 2 years, 3 years, 7 years of what's gone on in this company. I want you just to erase it, the good, the bad, and the ugly, completely erase it. We're going somewhere different, I believe. And I want you to have an open mind and know that what Ash Mafar is saying is he's going to come out and say a bunch of stuff. He's going to talk to all of us from his heart, let us know what's going to happen. And we are moving forward, nonstop, for a speeding train forward. We know we have a lot of loyalty in this company. And we have some that aren't so loyal, but that's okay. They're still here. They're not going anywhere. But the loyalty to me has always mattered. That's how I've lived my life. I was loyal to my parents. I was loyal to my family. I was loyal for Ford Motor Company and Mazda Motors, because I believed in everything they were doing, my family included. But it's the most important thing in the world to every one of us is our families. We want the best of the best. That's what's coming in your future. The best of the best. I don't care. I said it yesterday about yesterday, the day before, or 4.5 years ago when I started. Don't even think about it anymore. I'm moving forward. I'm pushing forward. Like I said, we look for people that are amazing. And some of those people actually found us. Ash Mafara set out a long time ago to find some amazing people who believed in what his visions were, his dreams, helping humanity. Watching politics the last couple of days has broken my heart. I'm sorry. It's broken my heart. All I do is turn it off and turn this company back on. Turn the future of what's coming our way back on. It's going to be phenomenal. Um, we've said many times, stay the course. And when I say stay the course, I mean grab on to something because this course is going to go fast and furious, bing, bang, boom. And it's going to put us in places that we never thought. It's going to put our names out there to the world where you will be getting a lot of emails, text from people saying, I got to get into this. I got to check it out. Uh, we've talked about it for years. Some people a lot longer than that. And some of those people aren't even here no more. We talk about every single day at 9 o'clock about what this company is going to do for you. Um, and it's just going to be great. But wipe out what you know. What you know, you don't know. What none of us know. And that's the exciting part for me. Listening to Ash's voice and what he's got in store for us. I think Marty said, Ash, you got a lot of loyal founders, Mr. Mafara. And Ash says, well, they're not going to be disappointed. All right. Very, very strong words. So, like I said, don't look back, look forward. None of you are going to be disappointed. And if you are, I don't know what's wrong with you. All right. That's all I got. I love you all. And remember, don't forget Oliver, he's fine, trust me. The OTEC Pro's at 12. And I'm supposed to remind Marty, so I'm going to keep reminding them. Marty DeGarmo, back to you.
Beautiful. Okay. Hey, listen, we're going to go to Yemen and find out definitely how people are not treated fairly in this world. This is why I love On Passive. Anyway, so let me play that. Hello, everybody. Marty here. Marty DeGarmo for people that don't know me. A little backstory before I get started. Um, I've been online full time 20 years. Uh, I was able to, because of the time I had and the necessity of trying to make money online, I learned how to market. It took years. Actually, drive targeted traffic with much help from my two business partners. But there was, to cut to the chase, we all know the nasty stories of trying to work online. You invite your friends and family, you lose money, they lose money, they're not real happy with you, and you're still trying to do something. And you wind up jumping from one shiny thing to the next because you just hope maybe this is the one. Uh, for me and the gentleman that we worked together, it wasn't just about being able to build teams. We could. If we could find a business that lasted more than 90 days, we could have done well. I mean, there were some days we did very well. But the worst thing of all, after you keep flipping over one rock after another, finding out what you didn't know that you needed to know, the worst of all came up is you can't bring anybody with you. So that was horrible. So even if you start to do well, you they talk about duplicate. You can't people can't duplicate what you're doing. The other one was the product. Some of them I didn't even know what they were. Some of them I didn't care for. So it's all about, is it in you? Do you have your heart in it? So in 2019, I was ready to give it up because I felt like I became one of those so-called gurus that use people. I don't think everybody's bad, but the industry, 98%, 97 fail. That's a lot of people. That means one or two out of 100 make a little bit of money. Maybe one out of 100 make good money. What kind of freaking business is that? That's the very business I left. I want to, being on disability health issues, so I wanted to build some kind of income for my wife just in case I wasn't around. But like I said, I realized towards the end of 2018 that there's no way anyone's going to do this. And in order for it to work, it would have to be done by the company. The company that you're in would need to care about building it so everyone can win. And I thought it was possible. Then I thought it was a fairy tale. But in 2019, in January, 6 years ago, I came across this company, or it came across me, whatever. And what I heard and what I listened to and what I watched was there was a gentleman, a super affiliate title, master marketer, who did very, very well, said, I want to build something where everybody can win. Why? Because he could build enormous teams, and getting people to go with him was very difficult. And he said, the only way this is going to work is if I do it myself. Couldn't believe it. Beautiful. I'm thinking, this has got to be too good to be true. So I joined this company. This movement is what it wound up being. And I never looked back. It's about to launch to the world in the next, well, very shortly. We don't know exactly when, but very shortly. It's 7 years in the making. It will have a foundation that is enormous, rock solid, which I love because most businesses in 60 to 90 days, they disappear, down for maintenance, and they never come back. Rock solid. The company cares about the people. In fact, from its very inception, was built that everyone can win. It's not get rich quick, but they will give you the tools in your virtual toolbox that you can use to slowly but surely make an income, and there's no limit. And the products, super high demand. I'll give you an example. Video conferencing platform, multi-billion-dollar industry. Now, why would we get in an industry that's already got the big players? I'm going to tell you why. The technology that we'll have will be, I believe, and so do about 1 million other people, better than anybody on the planet. Now, okay, everybody claims that. That's why I say come in and check it out for free. Also, the things you'll be able to do in this one platform and how easy it will be. So it's high technology, very super user friendly, and on top of that, above market value. Now, so if you took all the other big players and you compared them, they're pretty close. They're close in price. They're really close in technology. The functions are all about the same. What if there was you okay? What if there was a company that above market value, more features than anybody, and you got paid a commission, it's 10, 20, 30% cheaper than everybody else? Do you really have to be a big salesperson? No. You're giving people a great deal. So really, you don't need to be a super salesperson, right? And the cool thing is, what if, these people come in and they can save 10, 20, 30%, functions are off the chart, technology's off the chart, and everything's on one platform. You can upload, you have to come and see for yourself. At the end of this, there's a 3-minute video so people can judge for themselves. I'm not going to try to twist your arm. I'm 65. I'm done with those games. I've been here 6 years because I am never leaving. Never. I never see the most committed, big-hearted human being in my life besides my mother and an elder from our church in Indiana at one time. No joke. I had a couple other people. No one. And I'm not going nowhere. I want more than anybody as many people to see this as they possibly can. So at the end of this, there's a video. It will tell you if you want to get on the list, we'll send us your email and we'll send you the link when it launches. Then you decide you could join free. But if you want to be around a bunch of people that care about you winning, This is the place to be. No competition. Why am I in Yemen? We have people in our business from Yemen. Anyway, let's get moving. I go country to country, breaking down what their average income is, and then what commissions can do to that average income step by step by step. To one day, and by the way, everything's unlimited. And by the way, not one product. There'll be new products coming out monthly, every 2 months, every three. What does that mean? Many streams of income. Everything you look for in a business. Unlimited everything. It's amazing. I I can't shut up about it. And I don't care who you join under. See what I mean? I don't care. Find somebody you like. By the way, we do lives every day on YouTube. Marty and Chris at 9 a.m. Eastern. Try not to miss it. I believe it's educational. I believe you'll see a couple of guys that care about people. We are our brother's keeper. And sometimes we're just a couple of goofy guys. Anyway, let me get started. Okay, I'm going to use a hypothetical number. Okay, let's say the product's $100. Let's say the company pays $25 commission or 25%. Could they pay 25? Yeah, I know they can because they have. About a year and a half ago, they had a little test start, and that's what they paid. Could it be more? Yes, I believe it could. That's my opinion. So I want to break it down for people all around the world to show them step by step how they can get to financial freedom for them. I believe it. Okay, Yemen's I'm going to each country, like I said. Yemen's official currency is Yemen Rial, RIAL, abbreviations YER. Their average monthly income is 15,000 YER. I broke it down to US dollars so I understand it. That's $60 a month. Okay? In a world that's probably got $460 trillion, people are making this much money. And we might say, well, that's them. They are our brothers and sisters. They might be divided by an ocean. They all want for their family. They all want the best thing for their kids. I don't care where they're from. I traveled the world before I got in this business. And if I listened to the news, I wouldn't like anybody but the U.S. And sometimes I'm thinking about that. But when I went and visited these people, I went, oh my gosh, what beautiful people. I went to the evil empire, supposedly Russia. Some of the nicest, hardest working people I've ever met. Anyway, so these people make $60 a month average. And if we looked at the sale commissions at a $100 product at 25% commission, that would be $25. You take 2.4 sales, okay, times 25 equals $60 a month. There it is. One sale, would give them a 50% raise in income. And now we're going to look and say, well, they're not marketers. What good is it? I said this from the beginning. There'll be a virtual toolbox that you'll have where you pull that drawer open, not literally, and you pull it open, and there'll be stuff in this toolbox that you can use to build up your family and your business in this company. And the help and the support you'll get from people around the world will blow you away. It blows me away now, and we're not even launched yet. I've got friends and family around the world in Yemen, in Vietnam, in Russia, Canada, UK, India, everywhere you could imagine. No joke. So anyway, there's what you got. Now imagine, just one sale, $25. What would $25 do to somebody that's making $60 a month? That's crazy. That's like a week and a half's pay. This company, one of the things I really love, I hate when I say I really love this. There's so many things I love. Fell in love with the guy that runs it and his family. They blow me away. I feel like I'm robbing somebody to be in this position at 65. Anyway, and they could do whatever. And think about this. Let's say you just had one customer or two customers, and you matched your salary, which would be, I believe, could be easy. What happens when you have another product or a couple more customers and another product and a couple more that's where you get that blow it up. I'm not going to talk to you about how to get a private jet. That's insulting to people from Yemen. Let's show them how to get water, how to get shoes on their feet, and food. And then they will help their own people if you build them up. You give them the tools, the fishing rod, the boat. Trust me, they will help each other. That's what I love about the company. Does it sound too good to be true? I don't care. I'm not hyping anything. I'm dumbing it down so you even look at it. Okay, there's 34.4 million people. Top product produced. Agriculture plays a significant role in Yemen's economy, with cat being one of the most extensively cultivated crops. KHAT is a plant whose leaves are chewed for their stimulant effect, holds cultural importance in Yemen society. Wow. It's like coffee in a leaf or something. I never heard of that. So cool. Top exports. Yemen primary export include crude petroleum, scrap iron, gold, mollusk, I'm not sure what that is, non-fillet frozen fish. These products are mainly exported to countries such as China, Thailand, India, United Arab Emirates, and Oman. Pretty fancy stuff here. Crude oil, scrap iron, gold. I don't see it here. Can't rely on government. We got to take care of each other. Interesting facts about Yemen. Ancient skyscrapers. The city of Simbam is home to some of the world's oldest skyscrapers, constructed from mud bricks. Historical significance. Yemen is believed to be linked to the ancient kingdom of Sheba, mentioned in various historical texts. Unique architecture. The capital city of Sana'a, I'm not sure how to pronounce it, features ancient mud brick buildings that have stood for centuries. The rest of this is from my YouTube channel. Thank you very much. Like I said, in the description below, we'll tell you how to watch our YouTube channel. I want to thank everybody, and hopefully see you on the inside. I want as many people to see this as they can.
For too long, we've seen people chase online business dreams that end in disappointment. Multi-level marketing, MLM, a system where 99% lose money. Drop shipping, thin margins and supplier issues, affiliate marketing, takes forever to see real results, and most people quit before they even start earning. Email marketing, struggles with spam and low engagement. The truth is, these business models promise freedom, but often deliver frustration. They demand too much time, too much money, and too many skills to succeed. And let's face it, most of them are designed to benefit those at the top, while everyone else struggles to stay afloat. Until now. What if there was a new company? Not just any company, an AI-powered high-tech company with a mission to uplift humanity. A company built with heart, aiming to be the correction to corruption that we've all been waiting for. Imagine a place where anyone in the world can succeed. No special skills required. No need to be a marketing expert, a coder, or a tech genius. Just bring your desire to make a difference, and this company will empower you with cutting-edge AI-induced products in high demand that practically sell themselves. But here's the twist. It's not a get-rich-quick scheme. It's a get-rich-right opportunity. A chance to fill your pockets by offering real value to the world. And when you've taken care of yourself and your family, you can start blessing others. Imagine earning unlimited commissions from products that are above market value because they're simply worth more. Products designed to solve real problems, make lives easier, and create better futures, all backed by AI innovation. Picture this, an AI company with heart that rewards honesty, hard work, and compassion. A business built to break free from the greed and corruption of the past. This isn't just about making money. It's about changing lives and creating a ripple effect of good. What if you could be part of that? Part of a movement where, once you've secured your future, your success becomes a blessing for others. Where your efforts uplift communities, create opportunities for those in need, and help build a better world, one empowered person at a time. It's not just business, it's humanity, powered by AI. This global business is launching to the world very soon. If you would like to be notified when we launch to the world, send an email to iwantonthelisttoday@gmail.com. We've put me on the list in the subject line, so you can.
Alrighty. Yeah, I got a lot done during that. Anyway,
I got to go to the bathroom.
Did you go?
I had to go. Wouldn't have a choice
wow.
there. You know what? It's sad to see some of these, just how low people really live, and that does break my heart. And you know,
But think about it, Chris. That much will impact their life. Unbelievable.
oh yeah, the direction. Here's what I think about. If you jog, if you walk, if you ride a bike, today, if you do that, I want you to go in a totally different direction. I'm like a pattern seeker where I do one thing and I stick to it, and it gets very boring for me. And every once in a while, even my chores in my house, everyone knows about my chores in my house, it gets boring to me. So I got to change it up. I got to go in a new direction. So if you're out doing those, riding the bike, walking, or jogging, try going a different direction, and see things that maybe you haven't seen before. I know you got a normal path that you go, but I guarantee you're going to see things like, wow. For example, for years, me traveling from my house to my job, there was thousands and thousands of hours of construction on I-75, which just used to tee me off. Oh my God. And then there was detours, different ways, to get you around it, back into it. But those detours sending me in another direction, I couldn't believe what I drove by for 20 something years and never really saw the landscapes, buildings. I drove right by the Motown original record studio. No idea. And I was stopped in traffic because the freeway was right there to get back on. And I looked over and went, oh my God. My whole life, I've never seen that. My whole life, I drove by it because I was going a different direction. I changed my direction by fault, was mad about it, and then I started taking that route every single day. And then I started taking different other routes to see what I'm missing. You see, Ash Mafara, he hit that construction or that wall, and he said, man, I got to follow a different direction. I have to look for a different direction to get where we need to go. And that's what he's doing. All right. But you're going to be amazed. You see, we don't see the direction he's going yet, but he sees the mountains, the streams, the skyscrapers, the beautiful skies, different things. He sees that all, and he's going to let us know. We don't see it yet. Just like I didn't see the Motown cool record station or some of parts of Detroit that I was terrified to drive through were the most beautiful I've ever seen. And that's exactly the direction Ash Mafara is going. That's why I said, change your direction once in a while. and use that as an example. I can promise you, if you're one of those joggers, bikers, runners, joggers, whatever you want to call them, walkers, go a different way, and you're going to see something that you've missed for a very long time, and it'll put a big smile on your face. Marty, back to you.
Patricia Tan, thank you for the super sticker. I wanted to stop and say that. Um, yeah, there was something I had decided for myself. If I go a week and I don't do something that's uncomfortable, like with people or talking or whatever, that I do it on purpose. Why? Because I want to, the more you push yourself, the more you see things, like Chris said. I mean, everybody goes on vacation somewhere else. And some people come around you to look at things you have. Isn't that crazy? Like I was out west, I've been around the world. And then, all of a sudden I go to Philadelphia, there's the Liberty Bell. They signed the Declaration of Independence. I mean, it's right there. There's nothing bigger than that for the US, right? So, yeah, you never know. And take the time. I realize this now, but when you're 17, when you're in your teens, you know everything. In reality, you know nothing. In your 20s, for me, I got on a fast pace deal. I need to make more money because my family was going 10 times faster than my income was. And we adopted a young boy, and because he was mistreated. And yeah, if I looked at it and went, okay, can I afford this? I wouldn't have done it. But for me, God made a way. My whole life, it's always been, you'll be okay. You'll be okay. You'll be okay. We've had bad things happen recently. She's crying, but good things happen. And she goes, oh my gosh. I said, that's when you're tested. Everybody's a great human being. Stand tall. Will do anything for anyone. But what will they do if something bad happens to them? That's when you find out who somebody is. Like with Ash, all of the crap that happened, and we're getting little glimmers here and here. I have a great imagination. I mean, I got Dr. Seuss in my head, right? When I look and listen, I'm going, I feel empathy for him. But if you look at him and talk to him, how was your day? We went to hell and back. How are you doing? How's people going? Is everybody okay? This person, I hear you praying for them. Are they doing better? That's Rupara. He doesn't want to talk about how he is. He just doesn't. And when you find out, it's like ABBA. ABBA's going to laugh over this. We're playing trivia a year ago. She's answering questions. We're all playing, having a good time. And ABBA goes, hold on 1 minute. We're having an earthquake. I'll be right back. No joke. Like it was the mailman just knocked on the door. Like, I'll take it. She comes back a little bit later. We all are laughing because she took a big, like, would sound like a crisis and went, well, it's in God's hands. I'll be back. If I'm not back, it's a bigger earthquake than I thought. But that's what I'm talking about. Like I've talked a lot with Chris. And I hate the word leader because the people that I consider leaders that I respect, and even in history, were the ones that were the biggest servants. Not because they had the biggest bank account. That doesn't mean anything. What I love about the company is the so-called servants in this world are going to start making revenue so they can help uplift the world. That's amazing. To me, that's mind-blowing because now you have a little bit of both. Money's got this image of greed and nasty and all that, and it does. What if you could build a company that the whole movement is about uplifting others? First time in the history. But like I said, we gotta, like even with Chris, when things are not so good, before we come on, I don't want anybody to feel down because I'm down. If I'm going to get on here every day and show this head, and Chris is going to, we can't have self pity. We can't come on and say, "Oh, woe is me." You know, no. If I was going to do that, I shouldn't be on here. We should all try to uplift people. I know people care more than I could imagine. I've had people help us. No joke. One day I'm going to shout them all out. Tell you right now, big things people have done for us, and without asking, they did it on their own. Some of them are right here, definitely. So, no, I believe faith is a big deal. A normal person, and I don't consider myself normal. If God is making you wait, then do what waiters do. Serve. Yeah, exactly. Oh, that's perfect. Couldn't think of a better quote. But while I'm waiting, when we were waiting, when we heard bad things happened, you go back and look. For me personally, I went in hyper mode. What can we do now? How can we get people focused? Because I don't want people to be down and out. Because I knew the outcome. If we could get to the storm, the rain stops and the sun comes out, I want as many people to know we're okay. Yes, it was a storm. Yes, it was a tidal wave. Yes, we're floating in freaking rafts right now, but it's going to be better. So we did shine the light. Then we shined the countries. And everything we did because we opened our mind to what can we do next, not, oh my God, I don't have anything. If we came in, and there's times that went where I said to myself, not in front of everybody, I said, okay, what are we going to do? What are we going to do? And I was fed something to do. And I didn't realize while I was doing it, it helped me as much as anybody else. When I started showing these countries and what people are going through just financially and not having a home, not having water. I remember reading in the Bible one time, a sign of my people, if they drink any deadly thing, it shall not harm them. Why would that say that? I got a water plant. I'm not, what's the chance of drinking? It wasn't talking to me. Because majority of the world doesn't have good drinking water. You see what I mean? That's just amazing. And that makes us look bigger. My life was a 20-mile radius. Not for a long time because I traveled the world, but most people, 20 miles, they go no further. They go on vacation, they come back, but they have their 20-mile safety zone. But I'm sorry, that's not reality. When you loved your neighbor in a village, it's walking distance. When you love your neighbor in technology, it's global. We're entering other people's homes every night. All around the world. Indians here, Bangladesh. I can't even imagine all the different nationalities here. We're in their home. I feel and Chris feel we owe you something if we could give you anything. And what does that inspire? I hope you feel the same way. Because I found out something. Whatever my level of faith or trust, whatever, is not fair to judge how I feel the same as you. All I can do is keep showing the faith and moving on. The reason is we all have a different life. Yes, I was more privileged. I chat with Ash more. No doubt about it. So I can't go, well, you should feel great. He's doing this. He's doing, yeah, it's not the same. So I need to do my part and keep the faith and push it. Push it on other people. No, we're going to be okay. Yes, we're going to be fine. Don't worry. That's what we should be doing. It's all of us. Listen, you're only as strong as the next link. You enter this company as me, myself, and I, it's not going to work. Now, after we launch, many people come under me, myself, and I. That's okay. But the core, what we did, you're going to be so happy you were involved in it. Even though right now it looks doom and gloom for some of you, trust me, the light is at the end of the tunnel. We can see it. Ask can see where we're going. He said it the other day. You can't see what I see. We're there. Is he being more of a say it when it happens? Yeah, why not? Because look at what happened. Look when he tried to say stuff out in the open. The only one that got beat up over that was Ash. I don't blame him. Well, we didn't hear all of a sudden, boom, here's what we're doing, here's where we're at, and here's your keys to your Maserati. I wouldn't drive it like a Volkswagen. It might get run bad. Anyway, that's all I have. Thank you everybody for being here. Thanks for all the super stickers. That's amazing. Prayers for everybody that Chris said. I come back in sometimes in the evening and look at the list. This list he put up, it's there all the time. So he just modifies it every day. If you feel like you want to get off, get off. It's okay. And if you feel like you want to get on, but you're, I don't know if, we don't have to mention what you have. When you contact Chris, just say, just pray for me, and that's what matters. Listen, I don't care what you have. God's the one that's going to take care of you. It's not me or Chris. We're just passing it along. I don't know who that is, but
That's
I'm going to say
the monk.
Oh, the monk. Show. I'll do it 3 times. It didn't show. Okay, we're probably doing it at the same time. Thank you. Oh, I know who he is. Our buddy from New York, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I know who he is.
Yesterday too.
Okay, love you guys. Sorry for butchering some words. I'm probably going to get little recordings from Gina Leva, Robin Noble, who else? Norell. Hey, look, I can't be beautiful and be a great speller. Got to give up things in life. I sacrificed the Don,
Yeah.
the Brad Pitt look for not being the best speller. I do know if it's wrong. Just not sure how to fix it.
The greatest part for me in the morning is listening to him, because I do with the names, trying to watch him pronounce some of these things in different countries when he's prolamanum. I love it. But at least he's doing it. That's all I got to say.
I'm kind of the idiot savant, but I OD'd on the idiot part. So,
oh boy,
we
agree on something.
Yeah, we're gonna go. Don't listen to Chris.
Don't ever go out and take a different tour today. Walk somewhere different, ride, swim. There's things out there you're missing, and Ash Bafar is going to make sure we don't miss anything. But go try it. Start practicing. Let's put it that way.
Okay. I gotta
put John Barilla's thing up here because he says it every day. Uppercase.
Oh, by the way, it's John's 6 years, did he say?
Yeah, that was, I think, a few days ago. Same as you. I think it was around you. I'm not sure what he said.
All right.
7 years for some people.
It's going on 7 years. Yeah. July, August.
Wow. Yeah, I think Judy from the deaf community said she's got 7 years in July. So,
wow. All right. I'll catch up to you. Anyway, I'll see you all. Bye. Say goodbye, Duke.
Bye, Duke.